Good afternoon all. My name is Tina Baker and I'm the Head of Legal Services at ISLA. I'm delighted to be co-chairing the Securities Finance Forum today. I'd like to welcome back all the ISLA members who joined the ISLA Annual General Meeting this morning and welcome all 420 registered delegates to day one of the ISLA Securities Finance Forum. I hope you've had some time to connect with the other event delegates and taken some time to familiarise yourself with the Swapcard platform. On behalf of ISLA and the events team, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors and media partners who have supported this event. Please do visit the sponsor media pages on the platform for more information on their services. My final thank you is to all of our speakers who have graciously given up their time to participate in prep calls, technology calls, made themselves available virtually for today's event, and for sharing their knowledge. It would not be possible without you. The theme of the ISLA Securities Finance Forum is New Frontiers, and I think it resonates with all of us on a personal and business level after the challenges of the last 18 months. This event is the second that ISLA has delivered in 2021, following the successful virtual post-trade conference earlier in March. In the planning stages, we were very much hoping to be able to see in person at a fully live event. However, it wasn't to be. Sadly, that will have to wait until next June, when we hope to return to Vienna, fingers crossed. We have an excellent lineup this afternoon, covering a myriad of topics. I hope that these sessions will provide an overview of some of the influences that we have seen impacting our markets, from economic and political drivers to sustainability, social responsibility, and technology. Just a few notes about day two of the event. This will be chaired by Andrew Dyson, ISLA Chief Executive Officer, and will finish with an in-person drinks reception at level 39 in Canary Wharf, starting at 5:30 p.m. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Equilend for hosting the drinks reception. A reminder that the reception is only open to delegates who have already registered to attend. Due to popular demand, registration for the reception, however, is now closed. Before we get started and I introduce our first session and speaker, some housekeeping points to note regarding platform navigation. You can ask questions during most of the live sessions. Please feel free to submit your questions during the panels and the moderators will answer them if time permits. You can also use the chat feature to talk with fellow attendees about the topic and to answer any polls asked at the time. Please do not hold back on questions. The panels and moderators are expecting them, and we would like to encourage you to use the facility. We are hoping for lots of interaction between the panel and the audience, which we hope will create an interactive experience. All of the event sessions are being recorded, and they will be available on the platform for all registered attendees to rewatch a few days after the event. They will also be made available via the ISLA YouTube channel. If you have any questions, please refer to the Frequently Asked Questions tab on the platform. Here, you can read through the relevant guides and also ask questions on the chat by emailing info@eventrock.co.uk. Okay, it appears that the formalities are now complete, and it is my pleasure to introduce Jim Brunsden, who will be delivering the opening keynote address. Jim is a Senior Vice President in Fleischmann Hillard's Financial Services Practice in Brussels. Prior to starting with Fleischmann Hillard in July, Jim was a journalist covering EU affairs. He most recently worked for the Financial Times, where he covered the Brexit negotiations, EU economic and financial policy, and the Dieselgate scandal, amongst other topics. Jim's session is going to provide perspective on today's political landscape and provide some insight as to what is happening in the EU. With Angela Merkel's imminent departure, the upcoming French presidential elections, and the future direction of EU policymakers. I've been told that Jim is expecting lots of questions, so please don't forget to submit yours. Over to you, Jim.